Worst when it comes to life in the valley. We're talking about police officers. On any typical day, they can deal with a family dispute, even a child drowning or murder. And oftentimes after their shifts, they just go home and don't really process their day. ABC 15's Justin Pizzera shows us about an entire day now dedicated to officer wellness.
I'm at the 20. There's a bunch of us at 20 right now.
Officer Anna CANO and Sergeant Mike CARLETON with Tempe Police have both been cops for years, and the job isn't getting easier.
It's almost like a ping pong game. You know, you're just getting hit left and right, up and down.
What is she doing?
The calls frequently back to back. The scenes often graphic and emotionally draining.
The motorcyclist was on his back. His helmet had flown off. I was the first one there, and you know, you look into his eyes, he was there, but then you realize he's not. He passed away right in front of me.
Officer CANO says that was a tough scene to work.
That's what you signed up for. Yeah, I did, but I'm still a human being and I still have emotions, and those need to be dealt with.
That's where Officer Wellness Day comes in, a day where law enforcement from across the valley can spend the day learning tools to deal with the stress and mental trauma from the job.
We've always focused on physical fitness, defensive tactics, firearms, search and seizure, interview interrogation, but we never took care of the person.
MAGNUSON is with Cigna, one of the main sponsors putting on Officer Wellness Day.
We saw first responders going into inpatient facilities, and the common theme that we heard from them was, we really wish that we had more services on a preventative nature in order to avoid any kind of crisis situation that would bring them inpatient.
Officers will use things like yoga, even equine therapy, and learn how they can still use them after the class. It's also about changing the stigma of mental health and the need for it.
We have officers go out and they get an injury. Everybody can see us. Oh yeah, he burned his knee chasing that guy. And they see him limping through the hallway. He gets a pass.
The stigma does slowly seem to be changing. During the first Officer Wellness Day a few years ago, only 10 officers signed up. This year, 110 are attending with a waiting list to get in. In Phoenix, Justin Pizzera, ABC 15, Arizona.